pennies on the dollar. That's how some Louisiana fishermen describe their livelihoods.
The shrimpers are asking for federal assistance because of the explosion of imported shrimp and fear they won't be able to feed their families if they don't get it. Maddie Kurth reports.
A bayou community in crisis.
We're just taking it day by day, just trying to stay afloat right now.
Louis Pare grew up in the swamps of Louisiana. He captains a shrimping boat passed down in his family.
I've been on boats, since I was 5 years old. We've been winding up just running the boats by ourselves to try to get by.
Pare is a father of 6, 2 boys and 4 girls. He says he's down to his last $200, constantly overdrawing his account to pay for bills, food, diapers for his 2-year-old. It's that struggle that sent A.C. Cooper to the state capitol in May, the president of the Louisiana Shrimp Association, desperate for federal assistance.
It's going to be a collapse of the industry. We're on the verge of collapse now. I'm 63 years old, fished my whole life. I've never seen a shutdown as we've been going through. They might buy 2 days, they shut down for 4 or 5 days. So we can't work at that rate.
Cooper says the market has been flooded with billions of pounds of imported shrimp, leaving no room for the local catch. Shrimpers at Tuesday's meeting say they're lucky if they get 60 cents a pound these days.
And they just started buying today, this morning, and they already quit buying this evening.
The bleak situation has left Pare unable to employ a deck crew.
I've worked with my hands my whole life. I can do 4 guys' job just myself and barely make ends meet right now.
Without that boat and you making money on your shrimp sales, you can't make them house payments.
Judy Belsom's late husband faced hard times back in the early 2000s, eventually having to sell his 85-foot steel hull vessel to make ends meet. Still, she says it's never been this bad in Lafitte.
People on the side of the road that's selling shrimp for $2 a pound, no, that was never done. That is the lowest I've ever seen. And the shrimpers are getting hit so hard that the government needs to step in immediately. Don't wait, because that is our lifeline for them.
The fishermen are begging the federal government to place a cap on the amount of shrimp allowed to be imported into the country. Cooper says they aren't stopping until they get the help they need.
We're going to make noise, and if we have to, we'll go to Washington. We're not going to stop at this point because too many lives, too many communities, rural communities that depend on this, that's what we do, is going to fall.
There'll be no Lafitte. Lafitte depends on the shrimpers.
In 2019, state lawmakers passed a law requiring Louisiana restaurants to list on their menus if they're selling imported seafood. Violators can face a $50 fine for their first offense. And as our news partners at the Louisiana Illuminator report, there were more than 2,600 violations of the law in June, with no fines levied at the time of the report.